Richie, 15 months. So I'd wake up at like 5:30 in the morning, start drinking, then just start my day, go to work. I'd continue to drink all through the day, and then by the time I got off work, I'd probably be about 10 shots in, and then finish a fifth of tequila at night. The final straw was I was on a 5-day bender, and I ended up telling my mom. I guess my mom had found me walking down the street, and she went to go pick me up, and she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna take you somewhere to get help." I was like, "F that." So I jumped out of the car while I was moving, and I'm like, I'm going to get more liquor. And I guess when I blacked out, I told her I was going to kill myself. And so I ended up going to my house and passing out. And I woke up to the cops banging on the door saying, "Richard, let us in, it's La Mesa PD." And I was like, I know my rights, I'm not letting you guys in. And then they said, "Well, we're going to break this door down because someone called in a suicide." And I was like, all right. And so I let them in, and they ended up sitting me down. I talked to the cops, and I told them, like, "Hey, am I under arrest? No. Am I being detained?" They said no. I'm like, "Well, I'm leaving. I'm going to the store." And so I ended up telling them I was going to fight them. And so they called for backup, and they ended up giving me two choices: go downtown if I fight them for assault, or go to the psych ward. And so I ended up in the psych ward. And then that's when my first day of sobriety is February 25th, 2025. And I ended up in the psych ward, and I stayed there like 10 days. And that's when I realized I gotta switch it around because it wasn't working out. That was like my third arrest and fifth psych ward visit in a year and a half. Well, I went straight from rehab to healthy use, so I was kind of skeptical, but Dan was like super chill. I actually met him for the first time in person there, and then he let me put all my stuff in his office, but it was directly to groups, which was like, it was like super intense. And then yeah, I thought it was a great place though, from the first impression. What I didn't expect is to learn more skills on how to control my behavior. I was able to learn that there's like two pathways in my brain. I could do it's like a choose your own adventure thing. So if I go one way, this is how this day is gonna go. If I go this way, this is how it's gonna go. And so now I know, because of Healthy You, I can decipher the difference between like right and wrong. So my therapist, Lauren, she was really good. She learned to listen to my shit and, like, I don't know, deal with my bullshit pretty good because I'm pretty savage. So she did a great job. And then Dan helped me out a lot. Like, he still helps me to this day with things that I need. If I need meds or need help finding another sober living because I'm still in sober living, like, yeah, they really helped me along the way. Well, the biggest difference, I'm sober, and then I get to have my son who's over there. I actually lost custody of him before treatment due to like all my drinking problems. And so now I get to see him like 3-4 days a week. And then I got my life back together, literally. In everyday life, being in my son's life, that's the biggest one. It's all right. I don't know, like when you get sober, the one thing they don't tell you is that before it gets better, it gets worse because you have to pick up after all the stuff that you messed up. So it's still a little rocky. It is getting better, a lot better than what it was while I was drinking. But yeah, there's some hardships out there. You can do it. Like you gotta be at a point in your life to where you know this is it. Like I'm done getting drunk or high, and you want sobriety, and you can do it for yourself. Just keep at it and then be persistent. There's a lot of people out there that are willing to help. Like you can't be scared to ask for help. A lot of these places have really open door policies where you're able to go in, and if you're having that much of a problem, you're going to be accepted and they're going to try to help you. So don't be afraid. Oh, it's a great place. I'd definitely go back if I could, but not for that reason. But literally, I'm in control of all my actions now. I can't blame it on being drunk all the time. So. Is that the kind of story you want to hear? Yeah, sorry. I can't think of anything.